This is Commissioner Mitchell joining.
We hear you loud and clear, Commissioner.
Thank you.
Commissioner Coleman is online.
You're coming through, Commissioner. Thank you.
Thank you.
Chair Han is on.
You're coming through loud and clear, Chair Han.
All right, good afternoon. This is Judge Sire. Is the court reporter ready?
Yeah, Judge, I'm ready.
All right, thank you. Then let's go on the record. Today is April 23rd, 2025. The time is 1:05 p.m. Before we go any further, I'd ask that everyone make sure that their device is on mute until I call on you to speak. If you're using a landline or a landline phone or an older cell phone without a mute button, *6 will mute and unmute your phone. My name is Ken Sire. I am a regulatory law judge with the Missouri Public Service Commission, and I will preside over this hearing. The commission has set this time for a local public hearing to give members of the public a chance to comment about the application of Ameren Transmission Company of Illinois, also known as ATXI, for a certificate of convenience and necessity relating to transmission investments in north central Missouri, which is Commission File Number EA 2025-0087. The Commission regulates the rates charged by public utility companies in Missouri to ensure that those rates are just and reasonable. The Commission also regulates the quality of service and safety of the operations of public utilities. The commission has 5 commissioners, although there is currently a vacancy. They are appointed by the governor and confirmed by the Missouri Senate. The commission employs a staff of engineers, accountants, attorneys, financial analysts, and other specialists in the field of utility regulation. Joining us online are Chair Kayla Hahn and Commissioners Maida Coleman, Glenn Kolkmeyer, and John Mitchell. The commissioners have not made any decisions in this case and cannot answer any questions today because they have to remain impartial until after all the evidence is presented at the evidentiary hearing in this matter. At this time, Chair Hahn, would you like to make opening remarks?
Yes, thanks, Judge Sire. Appreciate it. Thank you all for being with us this afternoon. We appreciate the time you've taken to give us your input on this particular case. We are, undergoing a series of local public hearings to try to better understand the issues from your perspective so that we can make a really good decision in this case. We do take all the feedback that you give us to heart when we're evaluating the case. And we're very thankful that you're here and spending your afternoon to inform us. I'm very thankful to be joined by all of the commissioners online, Commissioner Coleman, Commissioner Kolkmeyer, and Commissioner Mitchell. So we'll all be listening intently, and we look forward to hearing your comments. Thank you.
Thank you, Chair Hahn. There are attorneys here today representing the various parties in this matter. So for the record, would each of you identify yourselves and state which party you're representing, beginning with Ameren Transmission Company of Illinois?
Thank you, Your Honor. This is Carmen Fosco with Sturdivant LLP, and also with me is Jason Kumar with Ameren Services Company. We're appearing on behalf of Ameren Transmission Company of Illinois. Also here is Mr. Morris on behalf of Ameren.
All right. On behalf of the commission's staff.
Thank you, Judge. My name is Andrea Hansen. I'm an attorney for the Staff Counsel's Office, the Public Service Commission. Also here today is Mr. Travis Pringle, another attorney on this case, and we also have technical staff here today as well.
All right. Thank you. For the Office of the Public Counsel.
Nathan Williams, appearing on behalf of the Office of the Public Counsel and the public.
All right. Thank you. Is there anyone online for the Clean Grid Alliance? All right. For Mid-Continent Independent System Operator. Missouri Electric Commission. Renew Missouri. Sierra Club. Okay. Hearing
And
none.
Judge,
Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
This is Doug Healy from Missouri Electric Commission. I didn't get my unmute button completed in time.
Gotcha. All right. And again, for the sake of the court reporter, you're with the Missouri Electric Commission, correct?
Yes, and or mailing address is as filed to the EFIS.
Okay. All right. The way we'll proceed today for this portion of the hearing will be to call the names of the people who have indicated they'd like to testify today. When I call your name, please unmute your device, and I will place you under oath, ask you to state and spell your name, and then you can offer your comments to the commission. Once you finish your comments, please remain online in case there are questions from the commissioners or the attorneys for the parties. The first name I have on my list is Heather Hassey. Ms. Hassey, are you there?
Yes, thank you very much. I appreciate it.
Thank you. Well, but again, before you continue, I'd like to place you under oath, if that's all right.
Yes, sir.
All right. Do you swear or affirm that the testimony you give today in this hearing shall be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, sir.
All right. Then go ahead. Thank you.
So in 1952, my great grandmother acquired our farm. You have to excuse me, it's a little touchy. She acquired our farm and my grandparents built their first house there. Currently, I share a driveway with my parents there, which is wonderful. As they grow old, I'm able to take care of them, or so I had thought. 4 years ago, despite our fight against the ATXI, they used eminent domain to take a 150-foot easement diagonally through our property. We have 27 acres. So when you split it corner to corner in half, it doesn't leave much to do because you can't build underneath that line. Now ATXI is wanting to use eminent domain again to expand their easement for the placement of their second line, which is going to require the demolition of my grandparents' first home. Sorry. We are a fourth generation there on the farm, and the fifth generation currently is living on the property as well. The placement of this line will cause a major change to our quality of life and the way we lived out our day-to-day. Also, we're seeing an influx of the solar and the wind companies coming to hook onto this line. So not only are we being forced to have this line going diagonally through our property, but we're also being surrounded now by solar panels, which are coming more and more. Ameren is a for-profit private utility company that has been given public utility status. It's obvious this project is a for-profit project with very little benefit to our direct area. How is it that an out-of-state private electric company with a branch titled Ameren Transmission of Illinois is being allowed to utilize eminent domain to acquire Missouri land for a project that sends the power out of the area? And they are stating that it is for transmission investments. It doesn't seem like this is for the public good of Missouri, but rather for the public, or for the good of Ameren and its shareholders. Thank you very much for your time. I apologize about being emotional.
Not a problem. Thank you, Ms. Hassey. Are there any questions for Ms. Hassey from the commissioners or the attorneys for the parties? All right. Again, thank you, Ms. Hassey, for your testimony. There's an indication, I've been given an indication that there is a person with the first name of Josh who would like to testify. Is that person present?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. Sir, if you would let me swear you in, please.
Yes.
Do you swear or affirm that the testimony you give today in this hearing shall be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, I do.
All right. And could you go ahead and state and spell your name for the record?
My name is Josh Kleinschmidt, JoshKleinschmidt.
So C-H
MIT.
M-I-T, not D-T.
Yep.
Okay.
No DT.
Okay. All right. All right. Go ahead.
What I would like to say is Ameren, or this company, is out to take my land and not even tell what portions of land they plan on stealing from my family for every other generation to come. I'm honestly at my regular job right now, my 9 to 5, and I try to do farming to keep the farming generations alive. And as a part-time farmer, the economy is hard and has been hard hit. And they want to take this land and produce it for generations to come and give me a one-time payout, which does not seem fair, especially considering the value of land will go down. Our son will not be able to build his house on that land, and we have the fear of health consequences. Of the acres that I do own, I can sell them the entire parcel, but they want to piece it out for a one-time payment, and it will ruin farming for generations to come. After all my hard work, there's nothing left for my family to take over. That's all I have.
Mr. Kleinschmidt, what county is your land located in?
DeKalb.
DeKalb, okay. Are there any questions for Mr. Kleinschmidt? All right. And then Mr. Sullins has indicated he'd like to testify. Are you there, Mr. Sullins?
I am.
All right. Mr. Sullins, would you raise your right hand, please, to be sworn in? Thank you. Do you swear or affirm that the testimony you give in this hearing shall be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
I do.
All right. Go ahead, Mr. Sullins.
My wife and I are landowners in Sullivan County. While we haven't owned that land but 18 years, we both grew up in farming families in Missouri, different locations. We love the land and we love the people that live on the farmland. I was at the meeting last night and I heard a comment where a gentleman said that he thought the poles, the lines that cross, the property were ugly. And I agree, but there's a lot of things that come into our life that aren't pretty, but they're necessary. I just want to say that I personally support this project. I think that while it may be painful, it will be beneficial for the greater good of the people, not only in our county, but in our state and the country. That's all.
All right. Are there any questions for Mr. Sullins?
This is Colin, the court reporter. Can I have Mr. Solons just state and spell his name?
I'm sorry, what?
Mr. Sullins, could you spell your name, please, for the court reporter?
Yes, of course it's Bud, B-U-D. And Sullins is S as in Sam, U-L-L-I-N-S.
All right. Are there any other questions for Mr. Sullins? All right. Those are the only people that I have been made aware of that indicated they wish to testify. Is there anyone else online who would like to testify?
Yes, I would like to testify.
Okay. And you're Mr. Cleaver?
Yes.
Mr. Cleaver, I'd like to swear you in, please. Do you swear
Yes.
or affirm that the testimony you give today in this hearing shall be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
I do.
All right. Could you go ahead and state and spell your name, please?
My name is Lloyd Cleaver, L-L-O-Y-D C-L-E-A-V-E-R.
Right. And Mr. Cleaver, do you have land that's affected by this project?
Yes, I have.
And
I
what
have
county
land
is that located?
that's in Adair County, and I have
Adair.
both power lines affect my land. They wanted
Okay.
to suck my land into quarters.
Gotcha. Go ahead.
So I spoke last night, and there was a major thing that the Ameren staff had directed me to report. And I have been in constant contact with the land agent. I have never personally met him. He's never come out and walked on my land. But they want to put the Denny to Zachary goes right through the middle of my land. The other Thomas Hill to Zachary goes through the other middle of the land. So they've managed to cut my land in 4 pieces. And it's going to destroy my land. I have a grass runway there for my flying, and it goes right through the middle of that. In multiple discussions, the land agent said, well, we're looking at going north through Thousand Hills State Park. And I also suggested to him that if that didn't work, there was a person I know who is well known to Ameren who has land that she is happy to have them go through the top on the north portion of her land. On Thursday, I was told that it's going to be too much trouble to go through Thousand Hills State Park, so that they've abandoned that project. This is supposedly for public good. I sort of have some questions about that. But if it's too much trouble, they're going to destroy my property. It's not too much trouble. They need to look at other options. And going through the state park, if this is for public good, this is in the south portion of Thousand Hills State Park. This isn't utilized. It's very difficult to get to. Part of the park is used daily by thousands of people, but this is in the very southern portion of that park where I other than to hike a good distance to even get into it, I don't know that it's possible. So it's because it's too much trouble is not a reasonable excuse. Those things need to be explored. This is a major deal. I made multiple points last night, and I appreciate you allowing me to make these additional points.
All right. Are there any questions for Mr. Cleaver? All right. Thank you, Mr. Cleaver.
Thank you.
Is there anyone else who would like to offer their testimony today? All right.
I would. I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
I
Go
would.
ahead.
Yes, just sort of raise my hand. Yes. My name is Brenda Murphy.
Okay. Ms. Murphy, do you swear or affirm that the testimony you give today in this hearing shall be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
And if you would, go ahead and state and spell your name.
Yes. Brenda, Brenda, last name Murphy, Murphy.
All right.
And the county is Marion County.
Uh-huh.
I just want to sort of, voice the concern is we actually have a 100-year family farm as of next year. And our biggest concern is that, we have one major power line already going through our property that is already basically, in our opinion, devalued the property. And we know that when we go to sell this property, if we have to sell it, it will make a significant impact because the power lines are, in our opinion, going to be closer to the house, even further. And we were told that they couldn't put the new line on the other side. So, for us, it's a major health concern. And the reason why I say that is, I lived there my whole life. I ended up with thyroid cancer at around 30. I know it may have no relevance to it, but there are, factors and considerations that major concerns for me is bringing the power line closer to the house, is from a health benefit. If you have small children, for other reasons, there are studies out there that support some relevance to that. So I just wanted to voice that concern. And, I'm hoping that, they take this information into consideration and not have to bring power lines closer to the house for health reasons.
All right. Thank you, Ms. Murphy. Are there any questions for Ms. Murphy? All right. Thank you for your testimony. And are there any other people that would like to offer their testimony today? All right. Whether you testified today or not, if you have comments that you'd like to submit, you can submit those on the Public Service Commission's website. It's PSC, Public Service Commission.mo.gov. On the right side of the homepage, there's a link that is titled Submit Comments. If you click on that link, you can enter your comments. And I would just ask that you also include a reference to this file number. It is EA-2025-0087. Before we conclude the hearing today, Chair Hahn, would you like to make closing remarks?
Happy to. Yes, thank you so much. Really appreciate the input that we've heard. this afternoon on how this case would affect you as landowners. So we will take that into consideration when we're reviewing the case to make a good decision. And I just really appreciate everyone's time. I know some of you were on your regular workday trying to make time for this. So I know that's not easy. Just appreciate your time. Thank you.
Thank you, Chair Hahn. And thank everyone for your participation today. So with that, I'll adjourn the hearing and we'll go off the record.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you, Judge.